What's going on, everybody? Doc, Average Gamer guys, back yet again. Some more Escape from Tarkov content today for ya. Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting. We are kicking off a hardcore playthrough. So, if you're not super familiar with that, I'm gonna jump into the rule set here in just a second, and as I go through that, we'll kind of talk about what it is and kind of what this hardcore playthrough is. If you're familiar with this, we're going to be doing a hardcore challenge. My plans for this series, at least once a week uploads. I think it's going to be interesting. That's the time that I want to dedicate to it. I'm not exactly sure how many raids I'm going to do per video, but I will try to keep them at least a similar length. I'm going to do my best to cut out any of the in-between stuff, so any of the load periods, any of my stash organization, anything like that. And just, this goes without saying, but trust me that there's nothing crazy going on in between that. Really, again, I'm I'm a little nervous. This is my first run through of trying out this challenge, so we're gonna see how it goes. And I know the beginning of this is going to be very, very brutal. There's also probably going to be a lot of waiting on my end in between raids, so I'll be jumping back and forth. But I'm excited. I'm excited. I am starting this. We're about a week, or actually probably about 5 days after the wipe. Not even 4 days. 4 days after the wipe that we're recording this first episode. So it's going to be fresh. We're getting in there with all the new players, so I'm really, really excited. So hopefully you guys enjoy. I'm hoping that this will be a lot of fun and will be a unique challenge. I don't, again, know how much time I'm going to dedicate to this. I'm going to go just basically to see how far I can get the upgrade, the hideout upgraded. I don't have a specific goal. I think typically it's to get to the Bitcoin farm. I'm not sure if I'll quite go to that, really depending on how these go, but I'm excited about it. So with that being said, let's jump into the rules if you're not familiar with it. There's quite a few, and I'm going to summarize them as best I can. This was originally based off of Deadly Slob and his hardcore challenge. He kind of put the rule set together. So the first one is barter only. So when we go to the traders, when we go to the dealers, I can't go in, and you're going to see I can't buy any of this with rubles. What I can do is basically I have available to me all of these barter trades. So if I'm lucky enough to find 2 horses in raid, I can bring the 2 horses and get them out, obviously. I can bring the 2 horses back, and I can trade for this AKS. So that's it. There is one caveat to this rule, which is mission-specific items. And I'll see if I can... I think this is a marker. This would be the example. This is the only time I would be able to use money is for anything specific to missions. So markers, Wi-Fi cameras, any of the jammers, anything like that that is required for mission completion, for quest completion. I can use the global cash stack in order to purchase these, and I'll talk about global cash stack here in a second. Rule number 2: no flea market. Obviously, I have to be level 10 in order to access it. I'm basically not going to go to the flea market at all. That's my goal. I'm going to do everything through the trader screen, and that's where we'll be. So no flea market. Secure container. So you're seeing this is a standard account. I have 4 slots available. We can't upgrade this through the task, which is going to be really why I'm going to be grinding the task, try to get a bigger container. But secure container is only for keys. You can also put other containers in the container. So if I'm lucky enough to find a docs case, I'm lucky enough to find a wallet or a key tool, I can put those in here as well. But only keys, no items can go inside the alpha container. There is one kind of specific circumstance where this is allowed. You are allowed to basically pick items up and use them as if they were in your hands. So if I was to run in right now completely naked and I was able to find a Salewa, for instance, I could pick the Salewa up to put it in my container. I'm not allowed to move, but I can use the container basically as my hands and then heal with it. So that's the one. But at that moment, once I'm done using it, I have to drop it immediately. I can't bring it back, and nothing else can go in there besides keys and other containers. And obviously, if I have a container, I can use that for such. So key cards and those kinds of things can go in it. Labs is a go. If we find a key card, we're allowed to go into labs and rat it up. That also would honestly be probably a really good thing if we could do that in this challenge, but we'll see. No scav runs. So this is intended to be a hardcore challenge playthrough. I'm not allowed to use a scav run to make any money, get any gear. So scav runs are a no-go. I can only play hardcore if I end up duoing or going into a raid with somebody else. They have to be on their hardcore challenge as well. Don't anticipate that happening, but we'll see. I might be able to convince Sloth, but I highly doubt it. So hardcore with hardcore players only if you team up. No assistance, no drop gear. I don't really think that's going to be a problem, but you're not allowed to get any assistance from the community in raid. Hideout crafts. You can craft anything in the hideout. So anything to upgrade the hideout, any crafts I can do in the hideout, I am allowed to do, and I'm allowed to use the hideout crafted items in order to level up or upgrade the hideout. That's kind of self-explanatory, makes a lot of sense, but there's a lot to be able to craft in the hideout. So I think that's going to be a really key thing to focus on for my first playthrough here. I call it number 10 because we jumped around, but down in the rules, this is new for this new post-raid healing. No healing from therapist. I can't heal from therapist, no post-raid healing. I'm going to make sure that I don't do this. I may click on this once or twice, and that would be purely an accident, but no post-raid healing from therapist. And then it goes without saying, but no insurance either. So I can't use Prepor, Mechanic, or anybody to... or therapist to put any insurance in and get any insurance back. Now, global cash stack, basically the cash that I find in raid, as well as the cash from completing missions and leveling up the traders, goes into the same stack. So that's basically the money that I'll have available to me to be able to use, and I can use that to, again, purchase the quest items that I need to, as well as that money goes to upgrading the hideout. Any hideout upgrades have to basically come from that cash stack. So find the money in raid, again, or complete tasks, level traders up, get the money from that point, and then I can spend that money as I see fit on the upgrades. I can also use that same money to repair armor, and armor can be repaired basically as much as you want. Armor is going to be really hard to find. It's going to be really difficult through this playthrough from everything that I understand from other people that have done this challenge. So I think that's a reasonable set of rules. So that's a quick breakdown. And let's get into the good part, which is deleting all of the deleting all of the inventory. Which I'm very scared. So basically what I've done is I've put a bunch of items in this to make this easier. I should have set a delete key. Actually, does the delete key work? That's it. So everything goes. Everything goes. No melee weapon, which is going to be the saddest thing to delete. Which really sucks for this 12.9 wipe, because we got a pretty good packages of items here, I think. And that's it. And last but not least. So no money, no items, nothing here at all. Completely fresh. And we're gonna see how this goes. So strategy wise, I don't know. The key here is to try to get a melee weapon, and then see if we can pick up any kind of keys that are going to help us along our journey. I've seen a lot of people start on reserve just from the options as far as weapon boxes and items, and places and just things to be able to pick up, and kind of the ability to skirt around scavs. So we're automatically going to be tagged and cursed if we get too close to a scav. So we have to just be mindful of that, which I think makes reserve a good option. I am actually probably more comfortable going customs. There's a couple of custom spawns that we could get that might actually be pretty good. If we can get the right spot. Woods would also be an option now with the new expansion. The problem is I just don't think there's enough availability for items, as far as weapon crates and other things. Shoreline's not a bad option, but it kind of suffers the same thing that Woods does. That the loot isn't really well spread out. Besides stashes, customs. That's the other reason I'm kind of thinking about customs to start here, because I could jump into a customs raid and I could just go stash run, basically to find a gun. Might even be able to find a vest, backpack, something like that. So I think customs it is. Daytime customs with nothing. Here we go. Raid number 1. Hardcore series. Here we go. So I was really hoping to get an inside spawn over by like the boiler room, what we call water filter room, because there's a couple weapon crates and a couple of stashes right there. Does not appear that we got that, and we got trailer park, which I'm a little nervous about. But there is a couple of options for some weapon crates over here. I believe. I want to say there's one over here. Can't remember which room it's in. It's in one of these. There is a weapon crate over here. There's one in the corner, but there's another one. Might have been closer to the... Might have been up in the front on the other side. I chose customs too just because... Here it is. This is the one I was thinking of. I feel the most comfortable with this map. There's a couple of jacket option spawns too. So we are tagged and cursed because we're naked. Just need a weapon. Pistol. Something to get us going here would be huge. We can go into Big Red. There's a couple weapon crates in here. Come on. The key to finding a weapon, even just a melee, well, not a melee weapon, would be so that it removes the tag and the curse. Which is going to be difficult to deal with. Once we can get past that part, I'll feel a little bit more confident. My other hope is that everybody else has pushed past this already. Gotta do this before the scavs get here. Oh, you know what? I haven't seen any keys in all these jackets. There's a key. I think this is a useless key. I'm pretty sure it is. Should be looking for med items too. Put it in our pockets here. Well, take those for the time being. Working our metabolism up. So my other hope is we gotta try to get across here. Maybe somebody was nice enough to gift us a couple of dead scavs that they didn't loot. And then try to hit these stashes on the other side as well. I think if we head over there, we're gonna get seen by that scav right there. There's a weapon crate right by that. Right by the truck. Two scavs now staring at each other. I'm pretty sure if I get over there, they're gonna see me. So my other option would be I may have run far enough away. I gotta try this, I think. Well, did he see? Pretty sure he saw me. I'm in trouble. I gotta try this. I gotta try. Come on. Confidently, I cannot go. Can't go that way. Well, that's off limits. There's a jacket up here. Could let all the fighting die down at dorms. Is there something up here? No. That sucks. That weapon crate right there would be huge. Or just a dead scav. No sniper scav. Hello? I should. He's on the MG. Oh gosh. There's a dead scav right here. This is a different level of scary. Pistol? God dang it. Any dead scavs? "13 building would be great to get into. And we know there was fighting at dorms. Have to try for this stash, I think. Oh, come on. Another freaking good helmet. Whatever. I think we just use this. That was probably really dumb. But we have a pain effect now. The MP5 in it over there. Player really, really, really wants to kill me. Well, Tarzan 69, I appreciate that. Look at our loot experience. We're nuts. The PST GZH me in the head. I actually think did I tank that? I did. I tanked that. It's a good thing I drank that vodka, or else I would have died a lot faster. And we can't do this. So next. So here's the problem. Beyond completely striking out on the multiple things that we hit, I thought, honestly, they're pretty good. This key doesn't do anything for us. All right, so we're back. We got the bleed gone. 2 breaks. Got to about 125 health. So we're jumping back into customs. We didn't get the inside boiler room spawn again, that I can tell. See how this goes. I need to find a splint for the broken leg. This is not great, but there's a med crate up there, and there's a stash over here. So as long as we don't get pushed from the hill, the broken leg is a killer. The bleed was bad. We worked through the bleed, but this broken leg is not good. Well. Honestly, it could be worse. Now we just need a splint. We need a splint so we can sprint. heard somebody. Or painkiller. The sleigh was huge. All right. Now, hello? There is a couple of weapon crates over here. Need this player to move on. Can't. That was definitely a player. This weapon crate is right here behind this. Not having ears is terrible too. Oh, he searched it already. Maybe he left us something. I didn't realize he was that close. The fractures are just... These are brutal. It's so instinctual. It's so instinctual. And they're free for the first 5 levels. We'll call it a gift, I guess. A Christmas gift. This key isn't used for anything. Well, that was a mistake. Gonna try this again. Well, these have not been going well as I had thought. We got a nice little gift from that stash. I think stashes are gonna be big if we can get lucky. It's all about the RNG at the outset here. So this is actually... see, I want to go the other way, but there's a good chance there's a spawn the other way. If we can avoid a player spawn over there, and anybody pushing the hill, we have some options here. Come on, cash. Bandage is big. That bandage is big. Just the ability to run. Where's that other stash? I always have such a hard time finding this one. Right there. Come on. Just need a gun. I just really have to hope nobody is up here. Or comes up here for just even a 35 seconds. Is this ibuprofen? That's huge. I think it's gonna matter. Pistol? God dang it. Just need a gun. Just a gun. Pistol? Face mask. It's a really good face mask, too. I'm gonna go into there. And I'm gonna head back to that other stash in the back. I'll hit this stash, and then I'm gonna swing back around, I think, and try to get it over by the USEC stash building. There's a toolbox. I have to hope. I have to basically hope that everybody over there has moved on already. And I can hit the couple of stashes. There's 3 stashes all in that back corner. And that no scavs have spawned. That sucks, that last raid. I feel really dumb for hitting that. This would actually be big if we could find a gun to put it on. Really hoping everybody's moved on. And left these alone, that being their key. Stash there. I'm gonna hit this corner first. I need something to drink here pretty quickly. Pistol? MP5? Oh, let's go. I have to single shot this. That's huge. That is huge. About half a mag, too. All right. Now, this is the room that I want to be in. Need something to drink. Is this a gun? This would be huge. And a pistol? Oh my gosh. Try to get over to this. Oops. Can't do that. Need this to be a water bandage. So I think actually getting into the USEC stash building is gonna be. Somebody's already been over here. Doesn't look like they looted this, though. I can tell. This would be big. CMS kit. That'd be big, too. Need something to drink, though. That would be big. So this is the simulation of using this in the hands right here. I think that's a pretty good key. Get over to the other side here. And in a relay. We need a backpack. A lot of this stuff would be really good. Backpack or a rig. I think the relay is more important. It's got rip rounds in it. Only have the 3. Is that it? Comes in bigger stacks than that. I'm gonna try to put the rip rounds in this pistol. And top this off too. That's big ammo. I'm gonna do some damage with this. I almost need some scavs at this point. I don't know if there's anything even in 118. Double motors? My goodness. Those would be huge for the stash. I gotta say goodbye to the rip rounds. Got some great meds. I think the next play is to get over to this building. Really like to get out. These 3 guns would be big. We can hope maybe Ruaf is open. So much good stuff. Call this the water filter building. This guy got killed by a... looks like a scav. He might have been tagged and cursed if he was naked like that. Whew. Food and drink, I'm realizing, is going to be very, very important as well. Yo, let's go. That's huge. That right there is huge. You know what? We need tags too. Take the tag. I almost want to go back and get that horse. Let's keep going, I think. See, this is why I chose customs. There's just so many options here. I'm really hoping we get lucky on this back shelf with some ears. No, but I will take an F1. I think soap, does soap trade? Get into the 13 switch building. There's a lot of opportunity in there. Glock mag. Seven and 12. I wish. I feel like we have to take that. About full. Reload in, see what kind of ammo it is. J. It's not great. In a backpack now. If this is a backpack, I'm gonna scream. How lucky is that? My goodness. BT? Oh boy. This is gonna significantly put us in business here. Surviving this raid would be just monstrous. So let's put this down here. Use that. I'm gonna swing down below. I'm gonna go up top, check the weapons crates, then drop down below as well. full auto. Unload this FMJ. Throw our other. Why is it doing that? 30 stack in here. I mean, the PM pistol, it gives us an option. So does the M9 and the MP5. Basically get 4 quote-unquote loadouts worth of guns. At a minimum, we've won because we got the knife. So we at least have a melee weapon now. So that's huge. Big step up. Now there's ammo stacks over here on the ground. Usually. Keep anybody. Getting into that building big and searching it. Oh my gosh. Big stack of tea. I think that means we're gonna get rid of that. Try to get below, I think. Also need to try to secure some meds. Morphine's good. After our last encounter, seems like splints are going to be very necessary. What we got here? Is this S&B? Get a Mosin. Very good. Feeling that's not very useful. Although it was the last time. Gold spawns here. This is continuing to be big. Very steadily upgrading here. I think a lot of water over there too. I mean, these meds alone are nuts. Try to get out of here. I think soap does barter. Just don't know what or what. There is a stash all the way back here. The question is, do I go in 13? It really is the question. Getting in there and it not being looted would be insane. That's Rashala. That's definitely Rashala guards, 100%. Without a doubt. Do I try this? Like, loot on a single guard would be game-changing. Do have BT. Pretty good ammo. Hell, if that's one or not. We have no armor is the problem. So if we take any kind of accurate bullet, we're probably dead. There's something dead on the stairs. I definitely saw 2 guards, without a doubt. That one just went back in. I just wish. I just need an angle. They pushed up top. Might have killed one right there. This could be absolutely insane. I think there's still one up here. Might be Rashala. Can't tell though. Don't have much time. Starting to run out of daylight here. If I get pushed back upstairs, that's the problem. Sophia, I'm busy. I do have one grenade. There's one dead right there. Like, if there's a possible way I could just get up to get the loot on him. Without getting pushed.
Вот он! Куда он пропал? Вон он, бля, и бах его!
I'm dead. I can't fix a heavy bleed. I need this to be a hemostat. Salewa? Salewa?
Засада, козёлы нахрен, вылезай!
Heavy bleeds were about the worst possible thing that could happen. Of course, Ruaf isn't open. How I'm not dead right now, I can't begin to understand. If Rashala wasn't right at that spot to see me, I loot that player. I don't know how I'm alive. I don't, but if this is a survive raid, this is insane. Oh boy. I don't ask me, okay? Oh man. I hit 6 shots. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I hit a shot from 110 meters away. Oh my gosh. So here's the problem. I now have 2 heavy bleeds, which is going to be very difficult to get rid of. All my black limbs came back though. He was running 7.62. Oh, he had the M62. He had the DT. This is a like completely different level of stressful. I really sincerely just wanted to rat it up. Like 100% just wanted to rat it up. But this is huge. That was huge. That was huge. That was absolutely huge. Way to start. 100%. So we need the heavy bleeds to go away. Get healed up here. We're actually doing okay. The double. I honestly don't know how I survived, because we thorax to black, we head to black. I guess the bleed damage doesn't. I would have had to basically lose the stomach. So what ended up happening is I got everything but the stomach blacked, and then I just kept healing the stomach. So I think the damage wasn't spreading; it was just applying to the stomach, and that's probably what kept me alive. Honestly, just constantly healing the stomach. I'll take it. I will take it. I'm gonna jump in and probably do some just searching, just looking at all the stuff, trying to get the experience from that, and then taking a look at the hideout really quick. Okay, so we spent some time examining. I spent a little bit of time taking a look at Fence and just basically refreshing Fence, letting his new items pop up just so we could get a little bit of the search experience going. I also took a little bit of time going through the traders to see exactly what barters are available, and there's a couple that I'm going to try to shoot for as we keep searching for some of these things. There's going to be some stuff that I think becomes pretty pretty quickly available. Ammo obviously is going to be the tough part, but if we can roll ourselves into hopefully one or two more good raids, um, I think some of the other options will open up for us. The other thing I did is I did accept basically all of the tasks that are available to us here pretty quickly. I think my next play, now that I've got at least a gun, couple of guns, couple of options, is going to actually be go to woods. I think the big thing would be getting Jaeger opened up, getting some of his tasks opened up. And I think woods again with the new expansion, and we on my main account been having a hard time finding scavs in the first place. This might be a good option to just basically rat it up and search a couple of things, find some stuff, maybe kill a scav or two, and get out pretty quickly. So I think that's going to be the play. But as far as barters are concerned, again, wish I would have taken at least the one horse. We've been halfway through here. T-plugs I'm going to focus on as well for this PP19. Pretty solid gun to get started here. Don't have to worry too much, and ammo should be pretty readily available in a lot of different locations. The other thing to take a look at, we do have the SNB ammo, so I'm going to be trying to focus on batteries. Now, AA batteries are pretty easy to find. I haven't found as many D batteries, but we'll start taking a look at filing cabinets. I think should be a good place to find these. So hopefully we can get lucky there. This is the other one that I want to focus on, is trying to find a Clin wiper. The biggest reason here, this is BP ammo, 7.62 by 39, so, or 5.45 by 39, excuse me. So that would be really, really beneficial for AKs, and AKs are going to be hopefully pretty readily available. From a meds position, we don't have a lot. 2 duct tape will get us a car med kit, so we'll be focused on that. If we find any raid, we'll keep them. These I feel like are pretty rare. Filing cabinets seem to have them. Matches is the other thing, because having some painkillers I think would be really beneficial. Rack batteries is probably the other one that I would focus on. And we get some options if we find the horse too, depending on what ammo we've picked up. But a rack battery for this ADAR. Sightless ADAR, so that's a little rough. But if we find a sight or find an optic, we can kind of piece this thing together. And that 5.45 ammo should be pretty available based on a lot of things. So the other option is to continue to pick up some scav knives. We can do that. We can roll ourselves into an MP5, which again, the 9x19 ammo should be pretty available. Mechanic doesn't have a ton for us, with the exception, this isn't a terrible trade. This is a lot of items to try to find. We are going to be hitting a lot of weapon crates, so weapon parts, we did already find a set of these last raid. So if we can steamroll into that, these two other items, especially if we hit some computers, DVDs, and filing cabinets, have a lot of these in them. The other one to focus on actually would be the shotgun. A screwdriver, 2 elite pliers is quite good. So I'm going to try to prioritize that. Finding a shotgun and shotgun ammo wouldn't be too hard. 3 cowboy hats for a Glock also isn't terrible. But again, ammo is going to then be the difficult part. The thing I want to focus on here, I'm glad I grabbed the soaps. We grab another soap and a couple of TPs. We've got ourselves a very viable class 4 body armor. This Uli armored rig is actually quite good. The other thing to focus on is paper. I'm going to make sure to prioritize paper. That way we can get ourselves some headsets here. And then obviously we've got to level up. So, but I think woods is where we're going to go. I'm going to hang on to this knife, pull this knife off for the time being. I think we're going to just take the PM pistol. That way if we do come across a scav, try to shoot him. And I think that's going to be it. And we'll check on our health here. We did get rid of the heavy bleeds, so we just spent enough time to do that. I might just go as is. I might just go like this. It may just be the play. And again, the whole purpose, honestly, really trying to be just loot a couple of things, see if we can find a scav, get lucky enough for that, and then make our way out. Energy is not good. We're going to need to get some energy, but there's plenty of containers and stuff to loot, and the PM pistol is... I almost don't even want to take the mag in case we find another PM pistol, but I will. I think we do that. We should check Hideout really quick. I don't have enough money for any of this stuff. So I know that's... I don't think any upgrade option's going to be available for us. The other one thing the stash upgrade is going to be something to focus on. What is this? 7 packs of screws, a hand drill. This isn't something I have to deal with in my main account. I have Extra Darkness on my main account, so I haven't had to ever worry about upgrading the stash. So 2,000, we could get the lavatory up. The big one to work on first would be Med Station. So 20 grand. This, we can start getting the Slaywas crafted, and that will definitely help getting that quest completed. A couple of these things would be really good. We just got to find some opportunity to make a little bit of money here, and quest completion would be big. Would be big. Let's see what we can do. All right, so woods we go. We're gonna try to get the introduction to Jaeger complete and see what else we can find along the way. Hopefully this doesn't go super poorly, but I have a feeling it is going. I thought about doing this at night. Okay, I generally do know where I am, I believe. Thought about doing this at night, and I know the cultists don't spawn often, but I'm scared of them, so. So I think factory gate, 14, and outskirts. Okay. Please don't hit a landmine. This is a very popular spot, so I don't want to sit here for very long. Ration supply crate, we can at least get our energy up. Work on our search skill wheel. Yeah. There's a weapons crate over here. Do believe. Yes. Power bank is really good. Good to know that it can spawn in tech supply crates. Okay, I heard somebody over there. So this is actually the camp that you need to find. Gun would be huge. Better gun or a rig. Okay. That's definitely a start. Just gonna start scooping some things. We can fit in our rig, we will take here. Oops. Not mean to do that. I apologize. Oh, I would actually get a ton of energy from this, I believe. But the dehydration is really severe. A55 ammo is really good. Sleigh was huge. This is just an absolute nuts container for us. Sorry, can't be holding these things either. Gotta get used to this. Think. Just continue healing here. Sorry, interrupted. So sorry. All right, apologies for the interruption. Not a bad start here. Jeez, that's like insane. Money-wise. Probably useless to us. Key is now I need to get out of here without getting blown up. So heard a lot of shots. I think my goal here, we've got some good stuff, we've got some meds, actually have a Salewa we could turn in. We can find our way. I just need to get to Jaeger's camp. The problem is my extracts. My extract options are very bad. Actually don't have the money for bridge. Pretty well goes without saying. I think it's 3,000 rubles. I could go hit the free safe here if it hasn't been hit already. Sniper scav is up. I think I just try to get... I think key now. Hopefully not get sniped here. Try to get to the camp. I gotta try to get this introduction done. Can't tell if that's a scav above us. Problem here is I don't want to overexpose. Obviously don't want to get killed. A lot of shots that way. This has been looted already. Just check just in case, even if it could be a crappy gun. Really didn't want to take. Quick answer to that was no. Try to get to Jaeger's camp. Jaeger's camp. That's the goal. And I don't want to go into the center. I would love to check. I would love to check that safe, though. If we can get really, really lucky with, Bitcoin. Something that we could trade. Bitcoins and GPs. Obviously great for trading. Got that done. Question is now, where do we go from here? Do I go over to here? There's a lot of lootable stuff, a lot of food, a lot of med crates. Jeez. Did not see that scav. I'm committed. I am definitely committed. That one shot like sailed right over his head, or might have deflected. He had armor on too. I don't know if these were headshots, helmet shots. I don't know what those were. Unfortunate. He PS'd me. That would have been good. We got a bleed and a broken arm. 2 broken arms. At least it's not the legs. That's unfortunate. I maybe should have tried to get into a different position or peek a different angle. Just got PS'd to the chest. That first raid is pretty long. We may just wrap here and prep for the next episode. So we'll see. I'm probably going to jump into the next episode here in just a little bit. I am going to let this heal off and keep taking a look. Again, unfortunate that I think the woods is the right play. Pistol it up again with the M9 that we have and the single mag, or maybe in the Saiga. I might even just take the Saiga in. And like the idea rig, that way we can scoop some gear and try to get that introduction to Jaeger done and go from there. So not a great start, but I could think of worse starts after that raid, and the hardcore series will keep rolling. If this is the outro, I'll do it now. Appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for stopping in. If you enjoyed the video, thank you so much. If you liked it, throw a like down there, throw a comment, let me know how your wipe is going, as well as if you're excited for this series, and if you've ever thought about trying it. That's the other thing. I think this is something I've thought about doing for a little while now, and figured this is a good place to try that out. So let me know. Links in the description down below. Twitter, Twitch, Discord. Stream this quite a bit. Escape from Tarkov, a bunch of other games on our Twitch channel as well. You can pop over to the Discord if you're looking for some folks to play some games with. We've got a growing Discord community. So with that, we'll close it out. Doc, Average Gamer Guys, as always, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Peace.